excited to start off the evening. Somebody said earlier, it's Monday, and I went, oh gosh, it's Monday. Forgot it was Monday. So kind of a nice little way to treat to start your week nights.
Breeze rolling in, kiss of the sun on my skin. The water's calling my name, saying it's time to get in. Friends by my side, laughter shines in their eyes. No, you can't take away this perfect day. I've got peace in my heart, there's nothing else that I want, babe. I could get used to this. Cause it doesn't seem fair for me to look up and find this best friend by my side. Love your hand on my hip, hearing my name on your lips, baby. I could get used to this. Oh, I could get used to every day being just this beautiful. And I could get used to having so much for which to be. Lucky I feel when I suddenly hear the crowd singing along to one of my songs, babe. I could get used to this. Oh, I could get used to every day being just this beautiful. And I could get used to having so much for which to be grateful. Staying and high, away from the world, just you and your girl. Sometimes the simplest things show you the joy life can bring. And baby, I could get used to this. Oh, I could get used to every day being just this beautiful. And I could get used to having so much for which to be grateful.
going. Do you have a pick? I changed before I came, and I have picks in all my pockets except for this one apparently. Thank you, sir. All right, this is the first song that I wrote called Little Things. often because it's kind of a quiet, soft song, which this environment seems perfect for. So, this song is called Unconditionally. You thought would never come about, and you showed me how to love someone unconditionally. Well, this next song is not an original, but I've been playing it lately and I love it, so I'm going to do it for you. It's called Glow.
Sunday afternoon. over to see you resting your head next to mine, next to mine. You pull me close, brush the hair from my face. I giggle when you kiss me in that special place. It's true, you know it's true. You make me breakfast in bed just to surprise me. Draw me a bath to put a bad day behind me. Every day I see it's lucky you. We walk through the park until it gets dark. I get a chill and you wrap me up in your arms, in your arms. Then we go home and curl up on the couch. We put on a movie, but you know I pass out too soon. Every time. You take such good care of me, thinking about my needs, cooking me dinner, making sure I'm not hungry. Makes me stop and think, lucky you. You've always seen me true. Happy, sad, cranky, doesn't matter to you. Every day is better when I'm with you. And the best part is, you know it too. All your friends say, don't let her get away. I'll never find another girl like me. I have to agree. We go downtown and I dress up real nice. All the guys check me out as they walk by. That's right. But what they don't know is how I do anything to make your dreams come true. And that's why every day is more fun with you than anyone else. And when I look at you, my heart just melts and you smile when I say, lucky you, lucky you.
All right, well, I guess I'll do one more. Thanks so much for coming down and hanging out in the cold. I've not done this one by myself before, so we'll see how it goes. Happy to get out here and try it.
I know it seems lonely now, so you gather your friends around. Try to keep the truth away, but that silly truth won't stay in its place. I know right now you can't see, but this path you're walking leads right to me. You might need to take the time to find out what you know is right. There'll be twists and there'll be turns, and there'll be times when we both get burned. The time is on your side, you'll see. And this path you're walking leads right to me. In my sacred place I'll stand, listening for the footsteps of my man. In my truth I ground my feet. This path you're walking leads right keep on walking straight to me. In my sacred place I'll stand, listening for the footsteps of my man. In my truth I ground my feet. This path you're walking leads right to me. Keep walking that winding road. Seem to take you far from home. Life is made up of stepping stones that lead you to what you know but haven't seen. This path you're walking leads right to me. In my sacred place I'll stand, listening for the footsteps of my man. In my truth I ground my feet. This path you're walking leads right to me.
Thank you. Thanks, Julian, for having me come out here tonight. Appreciate it.
That's Erin Haley. She plays with Firefly. When do you play next?
I don't even think I have a date scheduled. This is gig 4 in like 5 days for me, so
Jeez.
I think a week or 2 off is okay.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
a busy lady.
Yeah, this capped off a long little week and a half. So
Well, thanks very much. That was really nice.
hey, thanks for listening.
Yeah, Erin Haley. And also, they're in the back here, but do not forget, KZFR has booze back there, beer and wine. And you can get some of that, and they like that. And they have a whole crew of volunteers out here to provide that for us. So, let's see, up next, this guy. Don't even start. Did you guys know that I've only known this guy a year and a half, and he's one of my dearest friends. He's like a brother to me, and it's because randomly we met at a gathering where I promoted this thing called Local and Vocal, and I said let's get the local music scene is suffering. Artists are having to leave town to get paid. There's fewer and fewer venues. What are we gonna do? So I decided to get a handful of musicians and venue owners and promoters together to come up with stuff. And 4 people showed up besides me to the meeting, and I didn't know any of them prior to. And Foxy Jeff was one of those people. And when I suggested that maybe what the community needed was a 5-minute commercial about our music scene, he said, let's do it. And so we started to record a commercial, which became a documentary.
You said my crazy idea is Sunday doing Guinness.
Oh yeah, and I said that, and the crazy idea is in the spring doing a Guinness attempt. Which we're doing again. Because why not?
That's going to be fun downtown. I love that.
This time we are going to nail it to the wall. There's going to be you have no idea. You're going to walk in there to see a show, and it's going to be like, what, full metal detectors, and here's some blood from every single person who walked in the door, DNA screening of the crowd. Do you need anything else, Guinness? I'm just checking. So this is Foxy Jeff.
Hey, can you figure that out? I'll do a little talking.
Sure. Tell us about yourself, Foxy Jeff.
Alright, so today I'm going to do some original and some covers. I got a few special treats, so you want to stick around for those, for sure. And I do comedy in between my depressing music.
So it's a little everything, up and down, up and down. That's good. He's a trooper for the scene, also works for Enterprise Record, does recording, records everybody everywhere. He's a soul soldier of the local music scene. Give Voxy does rule. And after his set, my new band is going to have our debut performance, featuring Bradley Ralph on drums and Spencer Holmes on bass guitar, and we're called Honey on Tap. And before that gets going, though, we're gonna, follow Foxy on this journey here.
Yeah, you can still talk for a little bit.
Again, to the Tower, audio video recording of tonight.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
that's happening. Yeah. Yeah, there were at least every one of those songs, Aaron Haley, that were pretty enough to have as a recording. So, yeah. What was that really soft one you did? That was really soft. Unconditionally. Holy crap. You got.
I saw you do that on KZFR on his show.
Yeah, I did do that there.
That's incredible.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Eerie. It's scary.
Eerie?
But I know what it's about. I know what it's about.
You do?
And then Todd Harrison's in the building. Hi, Todd. This is everybody that gets to know everybody's names here.
Yeah, that's true. You did say that. Yeah, that was great.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, well. We're going to take a break from any sound at all, let Foxy say that.
We're stalling for Marina.
We're stalling for Marina?
8 o'clock.
She said she'd be here at 8. That'd be Marina Fox. I've turned off my phone politely, so I don't know what time it is.
Anybody know what time it is?
7:58.
She's still got 2 minutes. We're waiting for the wife. That's pretty dedicated. Coming out on Monday night to see the music she hears all the time. Here's some comedy. It's got to be pretty neat when a girl meets a guy and is like, oh, he plays music. And then like 6 months down the road, they're like those same 30 fucking songs. And I'm so sick of it. Like it's all sunshine and roses in the beginning. And he's just like, I'm just an artist. I'm just growing. One song at a time here. Not that I've been through that personally or anything. I've actually learned when it comes to dating to hide the fact that I play music as long as possible. And then I only know one song, this one song. And then like 3 weeks later, I know this one other song. And 3 weeks later. It's the only way to eke it out. Otherwise, nobody likes to hear the same album 20 times. I'm glad you're amused, Morgan. Hey, we got all kinds of people here. We got Hendo. This is like a whole nother level here. What's up, buddy? All right, no grand announcement for him at the door, I guess. Wow, it's filling up in here, and Marina's here. Hi.
What? Oh, okay.
Then the show must go on. Without further ado, well, maybe a little more ado. More ado. A slight amount of ado. Wow, thanks for coming out on Monday night, everybody. And, in this really awesome space. Yes. So?
Yeah. Everything's going to go through there.
It normally goes through the order.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad everybody has kept their jackets on.
Yeah, it is. Probably out of my cold dead hands. Really cold. So where are you?
I heard 2 not racist jokes recently. Do you want to hear them? They're not racist at all.
Wait though.
Not racist at all.
Wait. How do all racist jokes start out?
Exactly.
I mean, well, actually,
Not racist at all. What kind of pants does Mario wear?
right here? Yeah, no one needs to come through here.
Denim, denim,
Yeah,
denim.
that'd be good.
Denim, denim, denim. That's good. Okay. You'd have to know Mario. Yeah, well, who doesn't? Okay, and then the next one is not racist at all. Not the slightest bit. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? It's not racist at all. Not even a little. Anybody? You look for the Fresh Prince. Told you it wasn't racist.
Where's the outlet? Where's the outlet?
Where is the outlet?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on, we got a fun car.
Well, I have this.
You gonna give us your power set, brother?
What do we need? Is it power cord? I don't think that power strip's on.
Oh, yeah, it's on now. It's on now. There wasn't getting any cover.
Oh, now it is.
I can't switch.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
This is one of those peer pressure moments, by the way. This is a $5 show. You guys are all in the door. It's a $5 show. You can put your $5 there if you like. And you know, it's a peer pressure moment. Obviously, we're all family here. So if you actually don't have $5, nobody's gonna kick you out. But this is how this happens, so thanks.
You are ready? We don't want Seamus to come to, right?
Actually, that's all about fine. Mike and Seamus and I like we see it.
I'm gonna do a, I'm gonna make sure I'm in tune, and then I'm gonna.
Right. Hello. All right. So we are Get Foxy with Candy Cougar over here painting. She does Candy Cougar art. And we're going to give you an artistic kind of a show.
Hopefully I'm in tune. Can I get some more volume? Sure. Bradley, or whoever. Do you have like a microphone volume?
Yeah.
How's that sound?
before yesterday for this show.
Gotta get the tuning down. So I never sound this thing is way out of the picture. I never trust a free app like this. Yeah, this last one. It's 1 week back. Oh, that's right. I forgot to say that. You bet. Nothing, no way. So.
I think it's the electricity in the axe. I really do. I have a funny Siri story.
You want to come up and tell it?
I don't want to go up there and tell it. I swear.
Oh, tell me why I'll never see you cry, I'll never see you. Why do you stay awake at night? You have that lie. Oh, tell me why don't you tell me what you do? Why don't you tell me about your dream? Oh, tell me why don't I ever see you cry? Why don't I ever see you weep? Why do you stay awake at night? You have that lie. Oh, tell me why don't you tell me what you do? Why don't you tell me about your dream?
Thank you. And thank you to Candy Cougar. Finally has a Monday off. She normally, she's supposed to go paint with me every show, but she only gets Mondays and Wednesdays off. So finally a Monday show. Here she is back after like maybe a year, probably over a year, since she was up at the Maltese on stage. And Morgan was at that show. Marina was at that show. So anyway, thank you all for coming out. I don't have a watch. I don't own one. So. You guys will recognize this. This is to one of our fallen legends. Alright, so yeah, thank you guys for coming. It's Monday. That's incredible. Awesome. Yeah. And Candy Cougar, you just type in, that's what you do. You go to Facebook and you type in Candy Cougar Art Kablam. There she will be. So, and yeah, she is a people person too. She will paint, she will
paint your face.
Yeah, she will paint whatever you say. Whatever you say, she will paint.
Oh
Thank you. I know it's really dramatic. Which is funny, I was mentioning on Brad Peterson's show when I actually did that song on there, and I'm like, what's funny is like, I'm not a dramatic person really. Marina we don't watch drama or anything, like, I'm not dramatic. But when I sing, it's like all of a sudden everything comes out. Which is good. Alright, so this is the very first one that my band and I put together. Madeline Matthews, my keyboardist, is not here. I came up with the music and I wrote the words for it. And this one is about musicians, basically going to local shows, going to live shows like this. This is what they do to me. So. I'm not used to this environment. Bars usually, you do your little clapping and more woo, yeah. But just clapping is so, I like it. Okay, here we go. You'll have to tell me how we're doing on time. I have no idea.
I don't know. 3 more maybe?
How many?
3?
Okay. This is fun, guys. Thanks for coming out, everybody. And Candy, Cougar. Move aside, let's see this. What do we got going? You started this for this thing, she said. For this actual show, that's where she got her inspiration. And she listens to music when she makes her art. So.
Always.
Always. I interviewed her for the Orion, that's how I know.
Thank you.
I'm a slow learner, so I'm officially learning, and I'm pretty good at it.
I'm glad we got that on recording.
Oh yeah!
So now we have the official story.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one, and then I'm gonna do two of these originals, and then I'm done.
How embarrassing.
All right.
The song's about society, and yeah, it's called A Billion Hairs.
Glad Mario caught that joke.
They made me watch TikToks. They made me think about you. You really got my head. You really got my mind.
Sherwin says she's not going to make it. Sorry about the phone situation. Okay, so this one is about the Chico music scene. It's called Chico Music Scene. And Jivey works in it too. And Overdrive, you guys are in it, yeah? Julian Rock Band.
What band is that?
The Julian Rock Band is in it. Okay, one more drink.
Seriously. It's like, you don't know it, but you're at it.
The very first Dick Foxy song was about Pale Ale. It's actually a good song. And it's so good that I feel like Sierra Nevada, if they heard it, they would be like, let's hire this guy. He's selling a lot of beer.
I feel like we should play that song for your last song.
The purest ingredients in the whole world. I mean, it goes off. It's got the F word in it, though, so you don't want to hear it right now. All right. So this is the last one, right?
Yeah.
Chico music scene.
Everybody all around. Everybody all around. What's that sound? Everybody all around. What is that sound? Everybody all around. What's that sound? Everybody all around. What's that sound? What you gonna do? Join in that where you gonna go? All the people, everybody everybody all around. What's that sound? Everybody all around. What is that sound? Everybody all around. What's that sound? Everybody all around. What is that sound? Take a listen to the simple way, to the sound we play. All around us, all around you, see that there are many who'll never be free. Everybody all around, what's that sound? Everybody all around, what is that sound? Everybody all around, what's that sound? Everybody all around, what is that new sound?
All right, yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. It feels kind of weird now using a microphone when just some small groups here. So, but anyway, up next, what's your name again, sir?
Honey on tap.
Onion on Top. Onion on Top is up next.
Onion.
Onion is up next.
Hello.
So here he comes.
That's again Foxy Jeff, Candy Cougar Art. So this is a kind of unique experience tonight that we're sharing in, that nobody else in the world can relate to except us here in this space, in this room. That's cool. I'm really excited. I've been rehearsing with these guys for a few weeks now, over these next 6 songs. Real quick, I'm Julian Ruck, and I play music. Hi, Julian. It's true. But yeah, I've been playing in Chico for almost 15 years now. Has-Beens open mic, when it first started up, I played with folks like Ali Battaglia and One Up the Acoustic DJ and John Stabler back then. And then, over the years I've played lots of songs. I've written about 100 songs. You guys probably know me best for doing the Guinness attempt last year, organizing that. Aren't we all in a town of 100,000? And recently, I got into the whole promotional end of music because, I felt like there could be like a leapfrog thing, my music, the community, with my energies. And then with projects like Electric Canyon Convergence with my buddy Alpine over here, a little super group we put together. That was fun and all that. And then I played Chico documentary and Guinness attempt was fun. And the upcoming Guinness attempt where we do it again is going to be fun. And I recently put out to the community, I just kind of asked, just out of curiosity, how many people could name a song of mine? And it was just like that. It was like, oh, about that. I've seen you play so many, I don't know, the one that goes da-da-da-da. I'm like, okay, now. The cart has gone before the horse.
People forgot you were a musician, right?
The people have forgotten I'm a musician, and I'm a songwriter. And
first band Maltese. You guys...
My first band here for now was the very first band to play at the Maltese. And we played there for a year before anyone else joined us, and Ali Battaglia started playing with us there. So yeah, people have kind of forgotten that part. And so in 2016, after fulfilling what I feel are happy obligations to the community, I'm going to focus more on my own music. And in so doing, I picked 6 songs to be remembered and known for. So we're going to play those 6 songs, and we're not going to play anything else for 2 years. Every time you see us perform, it's going to be those 6 songs. So everybody in town knows all the words. And that's the new plan.
Are you still playing music tonight?
I am. Speaking of, Bradley Ralph on drums, Spencer Holmes on bass guitar. I'm lucky to have these guys playing with me.
Family for the night. Let's not forget about family for the night.
That's right.
Show at 1078.
I'm excited. It's February 5th. Is that this Friday?
Radio Relapse.
Would you look at that? Radio Relapse. Who else we got? Foxy? Bandmaster Ruckus? Is that how I say it?
Bandmaster Ruckus.
Yeah. And who else?
Samantha at a Red Bluff. They're the hottest band there. Trust me.
Who's that?
The hottest band in Red
Bandmaster
Bluff.
Ruckus is like the rock band. They're the best band in Red Bluff.
Oh, my bad. I guess I didn't know that.
They won a Rammy.
From the bluff.
I got their sticker right here on my guitar.
I don't know if winning a Rammy is something you really want to be proud of. That sounds like something you get right after or right before.
Look, I got their sticker right here. Right. You know.
I'm not plugged in, that's why. I know, right? What do sound guys know? things. I was going to bed. I was like, we got a show coming up, and I'm gonna be the Julian Ruck trio. That's nonsense. We need a band name, somewhere we can maybe rotate things around. So I had like 30 band names in my head, and I went to sleep, and I woke up, and there was only one remaining. And that was it. So I'm ready. So these 6 songs, the very first one is the most recent one I've written. And yeah, Spence up here too. And we're just gonna cruise through. Thanks again for coming out tonight, all of you. Walking down a dusty road between my dad and mom. 25 years, that hasn't changed. And you can bet I'll be singing when they lower me in my grave. I'm here playing music every day. Good friends along the way, yeah. Let's play together, there's no need to sing alone. Walking each other home. Marching to the beat of a different drum and rocking a different drum. And when my sand runs out, go on and judge me for what I've done. Never gonna give up, always gonna give up. No surrender, no retreat. 'Cause I play in penthouse nightclubs and I play in the street. I'm here to make music every day. New friends along the way, yeah. Let's play together, there's no need to sing alone. Walking each other home.
clear every day with good friends along the way. So let's play together, there's no need to sing alone. Walking each other home.
Julian, Bradley, turn him up.
Turn Bradley up?
Yeah.
Turn you up.
Oh, my vocals.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, my drums supposed to be
Zoom out of what? Open my eyes to new generation. How I feel about all life and creation is. If you a fantasy, deal with greed every chance that you have. Rise to the scene and never recommend a spiritual touch. Live with much understanding the good love and such. Appreciation for the things in life that I believe are here to die. Their days are gone forever. Thanks for these gifts and the stormy weather. When I close my eyes, I am hypnotized. You see, it turns out everything exists in probabilities. There's no such thing as stability. A silence that gives a violence to the past does not exist to find us. Have you ever walked away from a legend you lose? Be okay with the fact that you might be weaker than him. Wake up the next day and have to do it again. Those days are gone and they're gone forever. Thanks for these years and the stormy weather. When I close my eyes, I get hypnotized. So that one was called Hypnotize, and that's actually, I mentioned, my first band ever was the first band ever at the Maltese to play. We were called Here For Now, which is an aptly named band. In retrospect, something like Likely to Succeed or Gonna Be Around a While may have been the better option. We were an acoustic folk rock group with a DJ. They don't make those anymore. All right, little ukulele segue. We have a Facebook page I started after a long day of work last night that has no pictures on it at all, but it exists. Honey on Tap. There will be pictures from this show on that page. That's how we do things. We promote long before things actually occurred. This song in rehearsal yesterday just came out in a totally new way, and it was fun when we did it. Let's see what happens this time. The song is called Selfish as It Seems. As it seems, you're my kind of girl. I'm living on my dreams, I wanna sing it out. I got my flag unfurled. I'm down for whatever, even forever, every scene. 'Cause when we're together, I'm so much better. Selfish as it seems. How I feel, something real, something like every heartbeat you and me scattered between could possibly, with every entry, meet our needs. This whole thing could fall apart. As it seems, you're my kind of girl. I'm living on my dreams, I wanna sing it out. I got my flag unfurled. I'm down for whatever, even forever, every scene. 'Cause when we're together, I'm so much better. Selfish as it seems. Selfish as it seems, you're my kind of girl. Sing it out. I got my flag unfurled. I'm down for whatever, even forever, every scene. 'Cause when we're together, I'm so much better. Selfish as it seems. cartoon character back there right now, Bradley. I gotta tell you. Just like,
But hold it down.
yeah, like an oil change, like mascot. Like, get it done. Something like that. Pet Boys. That's what I'm thinking. Something like Pet Boys. All right. Enough of the sappy shit. Let's do something more along the lines of a breakup song. This is called I'll Do Anything. So it's right at the end, right when breakup's about to happen. Again, I do not know this from personal experience. Spend all that time with me. You should know I'm only half as good as I'm gonna be. So take my hand, darling, I understand. You're a princess on your way to being queen, and I can help you, I know I can. Got a lot of confidence, just a prince. This love that you bring is what makes me feel a king. So I'll do anything. Maybe you gotta walk yourself a different road. Maybe you gotta find yourself a man who just does what he's told. Maybe you're leaving, I really don't know. Don't wanna believe, don't let go. Take my hand, darling, I understand. You're a princess on your way to being queen, and I can help you, I know I can. I got a lot of confidence, but just a prince, and this love that you bring is what makes me feel a king. So I'll do anything. On your way to being queen, and I can help you, I know I can. I got a lot of confidence, but just a prince, and this love that you bring is what makes me feel a king. So I'll do anything. Those are 5 of the 6 songs, starting right now, next 2 years, the only shit you're going to hear from us. And this last one is one of the ones when I say, can anybody remember a song? This is the one that everybody remembers. It's 2-chord wonder. Some people call it Boom Boom Tweet Tweet, but it's actually called Burning Wings. But you know how that goes. Boom Boom Tweet Tweet. This involves you guys. and we're recording. So you're going to be on a live recording of this. It requires a boy part and a girl part, and some of the boys here know the part. We're going to start with the boy part. At the girl part, we all sing. It'll be a good time, and then the whole night will end. You guys can go on your merry Monday ways. Okay. Thanks again for coming out. Thanks, Carrie.
Next time we'll have the heat working.
Next time the heat will be working. Yesterday, she runs me through the stuff, and she goes, and here's the heat. Okay, so that's not working. So yeah, my understanding is it usually is working. Okay, so that's great. All right. Right here. Okay. So get that groove on. He's got it. This is the guy part. Here's the girl part. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. If you want to do that the whole song, you can. It's all yours. I found him in another and he wondered if he could get close enough to touch her. He didn't know what to do. He said, when I met her, I was frozen. In slow motion, how she moved. Oh, how she moved. She would break my heart if she desired. It would be worth everything. I admit now I'm on fire, and I've got burning wings. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. My best friend met a man and she said, I knew the man that we broke bread. Doesn't really matter if it's gonna end. I know I'm ready to love again. I said, silent scene I approve, 'cause ain't nobody gonna break you. So tell me about him then, and so she did. And what she said, he could break my heart if he desired, and it would be worth everything. Oh, my hands are on fire, and I've got burning wings. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Just a little bit longer. Here we go. Break my heart if you desire. It would be worth everything. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Flying into your love, I'm on fire. I've got burning wings. Boom, boom, tweet, 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 tweet. Boom, tweet, 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 tweet. Boom, tweet, 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 tweet. Boom, tweet, 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 tweet. Boom, tweet, 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 tweet. Boom, tweet, 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 tweet. Boom, tweet, 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 tweet. Boom. Take it out, Pine. All right, guys, thanks for coming out. Good show, killer experience. and Bradley Ralph, Spencer Holmes. We're Honey on Tap. Earlier was Get Foxy and Aaron Haley. All right. Right. So, we're arguing about how much we're selling these for right now, by the way.
I can afford $25 to buy more USB drives.
Yeah.
So.
Basically, we're doing this now. We're doing these recordings, and now, literally in like 10 minutes, the entire night's going to be available on USB. So if you want tonight for $25, there it is.
That's impressive. That's
We gotta
impressive.
pay
I'll
for
tell you
this.
what.
This is the thing. We're debuting this. We're gonna be taking this to shows, so bands can say, "Hey, if you want our show, it's in the back." What you just saw and we're just a part of.
And
audio and video.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. What more is there?
If you call in the next 10 minutes,
you just transfer the stuff wherever you want.
You can
and
get
Then you have a USB.
32 gig. 32 gig.
So then you have one. So this is what we're going to be doing all around town now.